Welcome to the Essay Contest Awards Ceremony. We want to thank the people who supported the Essay Contest. First, we'd like to call the attention for Ms. Lori Dorman, President of the Library Foundation and sponsor of the contest. Ms. Cherry Correa, Director of Neighborhood Services. Eva Edie, Library Services Manager. Eva is not with us today because she has previous commitment. Kevin Beach is representing the Library Administration. Kevin Beach, sitting there. Kevin, hi. And the last but not the least, we'd like to mention the Essay Contest Committee members. First, Mary Lysett, Zenobia Giles, Jessica Nielsen, Mary Ellen Sabo, she's not with us today, and myself. Also, we want to acknowledge the attendance. We see that we have here today the Honorable Larry Bussell, Board of County Commissioners, and his wife, Edie Bosley. And I think that's all the people that I would like to mention here today. I have a big list, but I know they are not here today, so so I need to look twice. I'm sure I don't leave anyone. Before we start calling the winners, I would like to explain briefly how we came up with the idea of the essay contest. Like 8 months ago, I read an article in the Women's Day magazine about four stories about 4 women and how libraries saved them and their family money. Voila, light bulb up on my mind. Well, we don't have a contest here. We can do that here too. We would like to hear from our patrons what they feel, how the library saved them money, and how the library helped them to go through those difficult times that we are having now, the economy, the tight economy that we have now, and how the library helped them go through this tight economy and make them improve their lives. So that's why we came with this idea. The essay contest started in August 30 and ran until October the 5th. We have 70 entries. Actually, let me tell you the truth. The truth is that when we start the contest, I say, what about nobody write an essay? It's not easy to write an essay. I said to the committee, what about we have an email so people can send the essay to the email or in person. The first 2 weeks, we received like 2 or 3, and I was scared. So we don't have enough person to have the contest. But at the last of the contest, we were bombarded with essays. And then what we did, all of the members of the committee, we read the 70 essays. We have a procedure. We read it and we pass to the next one. I think we did a great job reading these essays. I enjoyed them a lot. Really tell you the truth, was a very funny experience and nice experience for all the members of the committee. And after we read all the essays, was a very difficult task to select the winner. Telling you the truth, that was difficult. We got very good essays, very good. Most of the people mentioned most of the services that the library provides for them, especially now that we have electronic resources, how they help. And there was some other people, I learned a lot about other people who talk about their own experiences in other countries, how they came here. But nice stories, a lot of nice stories that we have in those essays, not only about the services, but also we heard about how we help people get through this difficult, tight economy. That was exactly what we're looking on this essay. Something that appealed, that we are doing something that the library really are helping people, not only through the books, but we have programs and other things that we help people. We have different kind of programs helping people, like we do ESL classes, helping people. We do computer classes, helping people going through, these kind of services. I think that's exactly what we are looking on these essays, find these kind of stories. So the judges were the same members, the committee of the essay committee members, Mary, Liza, Jessica, the same person that I mentioned before. We met regularly and have the kind of discussion of the essays until the end. Then at the end of the process, we passed the essays to Cherry Correa and Eva Edie, so to see they agree with the people that we choose. I think pretty much we agree in everything. I said, it was not an easy job, I tell you, but it was good and good experience too. And really that's the way we ended up with this contest. I think it was a good idea. We enjoyed the idea, and that's what the library continue doing, improving new ideas and see. We're curious. I'm curious all the time looking what other people are doing in other libraries to see how we can improve our services too. And we really give congratulations to our winners. The first place goes to, I'm going to present now the winners. The first place goes to Heather Tejelo. Is she here? Heather? Who's Te? Did I say your last name right? Yes. Tejelo? Yes. That's a Hispanic last name? Spanish. I know. Somebody said, you're the only one who can pronounce that last name. Because I'm Puerto Rican, so I know I could be able to pronounce. The first place goes to Heather Tejelo. We enjoyed very much your essay, Heather, and thank you very much for participating. And Lori Dorman, president of the Library Foundation. She's going to read the essay, the winner essay. Please, Lori, come forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am really honored to be here, and I am excited about reading a fantastic essay by a mom who has a lot on her plate and currently a lot on her lap. And here's her essay, How the Manatee County Libraries Have Saved Me Money. Over the past 10 years, the Manatee County Libraries have saved me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Some of you may be scratching your head and thinking to yourself, I might have gotten my math a little wrong. How could using the library save someone so much money? It's not just from checking out books, but from also using the many other resources the library has to offer. One of the main ways the library has saved my family money is from the loaning of books. As a mother of 3 small children, we use the library on a weekly basis. My older children are required to read books as part of their homework, so we are in constant need of new books to read. Borrowing books alone has saved me hundreds of dollars. However, we not only borrow books, but we also check out puzzles, movies, and CDs. My children enjoy watching movies, but we rarely go to movie theaters because of the exorbitant price movie theaters charge. We preferred to get a DVD from the library to watch. My children have discovered such classics as Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo and Mary Poppins, as well as more recent hits such as Rio and Tangled. Since a family of 5 cannot go see a movie for less than $30 or $40, we have saved hundreds of dollars watching movies at home. Another way that my family has benefited from the library and saved a lot of money is through the amazing programs the library offers for children. I take all 3 of my children to preschool story time. My children love to go, and it's not only a social time for them, but for me too. The summer programs offered by the library for children are also incredible. The library has done a tremendous job of bringing in magicians, musicians, puppeteers, clowns, and other performers throughout the summer. If I had to pay for such programs, I can't imagine the cost. Lastly, the library has saved my family a large sum of money by providing free internet access. For a long time, my husband and I did not have internet access in our home, and we used the computers at the library to check email and so forth. By using the computers at the library, we saved hundreds of dollars each year because we did not have to pay for internet access at home. As this country is facing tough economic times, I'm trying to teach my children the value of $1. The library system has been a tool that I have used to teach my children we can enjoy reading great books, doing puzzles, listening to music, watching new and old movies, playing on the computer, going to fantastic children's programs, and we do not have to spend money. I'm proud to be a patron of the Manatee County Library System, and I'm grateful for the money that I have saved by using the library. Let's give a huge, huge hand to Heather Tihello. Heather, if you can come up. And I am very happy to give you a Kindle Fire. Congratulations. And as part of the programs that we offer at the library, we have ebooks. So you can actually check out books on your Kindle from the library. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Unfortunately, Marianne Barnaby could not make it today, and I have the pleasure of recognizing our second place winner, Kim Kenny. Kim, are you here?
She's not here. She's in Georgia.
Oh, well, happy Thanksgiving, Kim, whenever you see this, and congratulations. And I am honored to be able to read Kim's essay to you as well. Through these tough economic times, finding resources to better our lives can be an even bigger challenge than the already existing circumstances we face on a regular basis. As a single mother trying to enrich my future and the future of my children, finishing my college education was a lot more daunting a task than I imagined. I had to take pre-exams in order to even enter college. I was unable to attend any schooling while I cared for my children in the first years of their lives. I needed extra help preparing for the entry exams. These learning courses that provided tutoring or extra help in preparing proved to be very costly. The cost of books, online resources, and private tutoring proved to be too much for me to afford. My future began to take a turn for the worse. As a single parent, affordability is an issue, and extra expenses and extra money are scarce, even if it's the means of being able to make more money in the future. This is where the blessings and the benefit of the Manatee County Libraries came in, and they saved me money. Through the Manatee County Libraries, I was able to access an unlimited amount of free resources for extra learning and guidance in the areas of study that were needed. I was able to check out a number of independent study books to learn all the basics and advanced skills I needed in order to pass my exam. There was also an incredible amount of online resources that provided learning essentials for all my areas of study. All of this was presented to me for free. The access to these resources was also very easy and was a great time saver. Thanks to the Manatee County Libraries, I'm now ready for college again, and I still have money to provide for my children and what we need every day. Congratulations to Kim. And we have a gift for Kim for placing second place. We will hold it for her when she gets back.
She already received it, a $50 gift certificate, and we gave it to her already.
All right. Well, congratulations to Kim, and thank you so much for letting us participate. Thank you for helping the Manatee County. Excuse me.
The third place goes to Stacy Annalord. Stacy? Sherry Correa, Department Director of Neighborhood Services, will read the third place essay. Please, Ms. Sherry, come forward.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Manatee County Board of County Commissioners and the Neighborhood Services Department, the Library Division, I'm just very honored to read Stacy's essay, and I think you'll know why as soon as I get done doing that. I got the honor of the first thing I want you to know before I get too far is Stacy's a penny-pinching flight attendant who loves to read. With the price of necessities going up every day, it's nice to have a place where you can go to get things for free or with a very small fee. The Manatee County Library is one such place. Over the years, the library has saved my family a lot of money. Of course, the library has books for reading, entertainment, but is also so much more. I'm a penny-pinching flight attendant who loves to read, and until recently, this has meant that I have had to carry many books with me on every trip. This made my suitcase quite heavy. The library now offers free downloadable books. I can download these books to my smartphone or my computer. They offer nonfiction as well as fiction titles. If I have books on my hold list, when they come available, it will send me an email to download it. Before I leave for my trip, I go to the library webpage and I check to see what is available for immediate checkout, download it, and then I'm ready to go. We homeschooled our son, and I don't know what we would have done without the library. Whenever we needed to research a topic, we went to the library. Many people use Wikipedia for research, but you can't use it for everything. When we needed the classics to read for his reading, the library was there. When we needed ideas for science experiments, again, the library. The library saved us money by being able to check out these books and return them whenever we were finished. Have you noticed that your cable bill's going up? It just keeps going up. We really did. A couple of years ago, we decided to get rid of cable. We now use the free stations and the library. Our library has a very large collection of DVDs. There are television programs, classic movies, comedies, documentaries, and thrillers, just to name a few genres. All these are free to check out with your library card. We like to pick up a few at a time and have a family movie night. My husband loves to check out music CDs. He's in his car for a few hours most every day. He doesn't like to listen to commercials or DJs talking, so he goes to the library, browses through the selections, picks a couple, and he is ready to have music while he drives. The cost of new CDs is high, and if you don't know every song on the album, you don't know if you're really going to like it or not. If you bought it, you can't return it, but if you borrow it from the library, no problem. You just return it early and pick something else up. The Manatee County Library has been a money saver for my family. It has provided us with books and e-books to read, DVDs for watching, CDs for listening to, and it even has computers, internet, and printers for a small fee to use. Thank you, Stacy, and congratulations.
Stacy received a $25 gift certificate and a pound of coffee from Starbucks.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Thank you, Cherry.
Thank you.
Now, since we have so many good essays, as I mentioned before, it was hard not to give some honorable mention to other essays that we felt that really were good too. So we're going to mention some of the honorable mention: Robin Bombara and Jill Fink, Jennifer McCarrick, she's not here today, and Cynthia Ritchie, that we mentioned before, she's not here today. They received a $20 gift certificate from local business. Jessica Nielsen, Library 8, Central Library. She will read Robin Bombara's essay. Please, Jessica, come forward. Oh, no, Jessica.
Thank you, Shira. Okay, I was very pleased to be part of this committee, seeing some of the wonderful patrons we have and some of the wordings they have for us. As Yoshira had mentioned, Robin Bubara. For me, the library has always been a special place. I have loved books since I was a child, and there's nothing more inspiring to me than standing in a building full of them. Now that I am older and have children of my own, I have discovered a whole new aspect of the library, thanks to the Manatee County Libraries. It saves me money. How is that possible, you ask? Well, let me tell you my story. Approximately 7 years ago now, our family started to experience an economic downturn, as did many others at the time. It was coming summer, and I was faced with a long, hot summer with 2 girls at home and no money to keep them busy. We stopped into the Braden River Library and saw a sign for a summer program for kids. I did not realize that they offered such a thing, and the best part, it was free. My kids were able to go to the library once a week all summer and watch a different show or do a craft or some other fun activity. They were happy, so I was happy. Another advantage was that while they were in the program, I was able to spend time in the library. I read all the new magazines without having to pay for expensive subscriptions. Talk about saving me money. Have you seen the price of magazines lately? We can also borrow previous issues to look over at home in case we miss something. While spending time at the library, I found about all the neat things I could do online. I could search for a book in any of the Manatee County libraries, and using my library card ID number, I could reserve the book. If it was at one of the other libraries, I could have it sent to the branch closest to me and pick it up there. Another savings, since I did not have to waste gas going to pick it up myself. I also found out that I could reserve movies and music CDs just the same way that I could reserve books. And even better is the fact that the library posts the new movies that they purchase, so you can go on the waiting list to check out these items. And the movies and music are, you guessed it, free. We have saved so much money just in movie rental fees by borrowing for our friendly Manatee County libraries. I can't imagine how much I would have had to pay for all the books, movies, magazines, music, youth programs we have enjoyed over the last several years. During the time when we really need it, the library gave us hours of free entertainment. I tell everyone I could talk to that if they are not utilizing the Manatee County libraries, they are missing out on a whole lot of entertainment that saves you money. And Robin Bubara, if you are here, come on up here, please. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Robin. Mary Lysett, Rocky Bluff librarian. She will read Argyle Fink's essay. Welcome, Mary.
I think it's worth noting that all the winners have a big stack of books next to them. They couldn't resist using this opportunity to also use the library. I'm going to be reading Jill Fink's essay. We all need to get out of the house every once in a while, and I love having a day out, but sometimes I just don't have a lot of cash to spend on entertainment. When I don't feel like going shelling at the beach or shelling out money on a local attraction, I always head to one of my favorite places on earth, the library. My Manatee County library branches are wonderful for reading, researching, or just relaxing while surfing online. The library also saves me a lot of money. How, you ask? The number one way I save money is by checking out great books. Instead of purchasing books, I can borrow them for free. The only cost is making a short trip to my favorite branch. I can read new books or favorite classics. When I want different kinds of media, I can also access magazines, newspapers, and other periodicals there as well. When I want to watch a great film, forget the lines and payment for a one-day rental at those little red boxes. I head to the library. I save at least $7 a week when I check out 3 DVDs. I love music, and a great way to check out all kinds of music for free is by borrowing it from the Manatee County Library. I have expanded my horizons without buying unreturnable music. How great a deal is that? I also get free Wi-Fi and internet access while relaxing at my local branch. Since I am a college student, I do a lot of research. This brings me to another way I save money. Why pay for professional research when I can ask a friendly and knowledgeable librarian to help me do it for myself? When I'm looking for something to do around Manatee County, my Manatee libraries always have a printed schedule accessible online as well, jam-packed with great free or low-cost activities and programs for children as well as adults. The best money saver of all is that an expensive day at a popular mouse-themed restaurant is spared by taking my 4-year-old grandson on a picnic lunch to see a part of beautiful Bradenton, then off to explore the children's section of the library. We have great adventures there, and they are all free. Can anyone put a dollar amount on the excitement a child shows and feels when learning the joy of reading books and participating in storytelling? What would you pay to have your child or grandchild meet wonderful characters like Winnie the Pooh, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and a spider named Charlotte? I find immeasurable value in passing along my love of reading and the wonder of discovering all of the treasures in my local library. There is no price I could put on this invaluable privilege. For me, it is a legacy and a priceless gift we should all preserve and share. Jill? There you go. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Zenobia Giles, librarian 2 from South Manatee. She will read Cynthia Richie's essay. Unfortunately, Cynthia cannot be able to be with us today. Please, Giles, come forward. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you all so much for including me in the committee. I really enjoyed participating and being part of something like this where we were able to acknowledge the library and its, great value to society. I really enjoyed it. Over the years, Manatee County's libraries have saved us a staggering amount of money, and along the way, they sweetened the pot with something magical. When we got pregnant, I made a beeline to the Palmetto Library. There, I discovered the joys of home childbirth, cloth diapers, homemade baby food, and Barney videos. I got into the whole do-it-yourself Earth Mother thing and saved a bundle. By the time our son had his first birthday, we still hadn't spent $1,000, including the birth. Once we were in the parenting business, we needed a house. So I headed back to the stacks, and after a crash course in Real Estate 101, I shaved 30% off the asking price of an adorable bungalow with my newfound negotiating skills. Woohoo! In just over a year, thanks to my local library, I was up almost $60,000. The treks to the library continued, and as soon as his extreme noise subsided, they included our toddler. Evening story time at the Central Library became a popular family ritual. We scored some free quality time while avoiding the Shake Pit, the place we'd otherwise be visiting on those boring Monday nights. We thought it was a brilliant money-saving plan. Little did we know it would turn out to be a much bigger bargain. It started out innocently enough with the librarian reading to our son for a blindingly fast hour. Soon, she segued from entertainer to reading coach by convincing him to make the rounds of the children's section and slug home a load of books every week. Later, she surreptitiously morphed into a personal reading concierge, quizzing him on his interests and fashioning customized reading lists. She lit him on fire for reading in a way no tutor ever could. He became a book glutton, and that librarian made it her business to feed the monster that she created. Because of her, Taylor began kindergarten as an advanced reader, and well before he finished 3rd grade, she officially graduated him to the main library because he had devoured everything suitable in the kids' area. He didn't forget her. When he earned the only perfect score for the Florida Rights test the following year, he raced back to thank her. Some book she'd recommended was the source of his inspiration. Taylor's reading obsession started at the library and has never abated. It's paid off in his life in many ways, some that have a clearly identifiable worth and others that you just can't put a price tag on. It's impossible to place a value on the articulate vocabulary and open mind he developed by reading. But you can easily quantify the benefits of the learning habits he picked up at the library. A free college worth about $30,000 would be a good start, don't you think? All in all, Manatee County's libraries have kept a serious chunk of change in my pocket, probably close to $100,000. Even better, they transformed a life that continues to blossom. Now that's magic. Thank you, Cynthia. Unfortunately, Cynthia is not here, but we will give her.
Yeah. I guess everyone agreed with me that these are great essays, right? well reading with emotion, and really we enjoy so much the participation, and we thank you so much for your attendance tonight. We have some refreshment. Please stay and join the refreshment with us. Good night.
I really love books, and it was only as I got older and had children of my own that I realized that the library had so many other things to offer besides books. We get movies, brand new movies. We just have to get on the list and wait a little while. And the music CDs and the youth programs. And it's important to me that my kids like to read. And that's, I think, even more important in the kind of world we live in today with all the electronics and the games and the things that are going on. This is my daughters, both of them. This is Delaney, she's my youngest. And this is Madison, my oldest. The fact that there's so much more than what they think is here. And if you spent money to do the things that you can do at the library, it would cost you thousands of dollars a year. So you can't really beat that for a savings.
We frequent the library weekly, and they really enjoy picking out books to read, and we have a good time. Coming to the library and the librarians being sure to point out that they had upcoming events for the kids. Really, every week they had like a flyer explaining either preschool story time or the summer events. This is my daughter, Sophia, and she is 6 years old. And this is my son, Joshua, and he's 9. I would say just to go and check it out, that they have a lot of neat programs, they have a lot of great books, and it's very friendly to use. So go and check out your local Manatee County Library.
Well, we go to the library all the time, and I saw it on the website about the contest when I was downloading some books, and I thought, well, I could do this, and my husband has always encouraged me to try new things, and since I hadn't done this before, I thought, well, I could do this, and I actually, when I started writing it, he helped me, we were actually driving in the car, and I came up with like 1,200 words, and he's like, well, how many words? I said, 500. He goes, you got to cut some stuff down here. So that's, I wanted to try something new, and I hadn't done it before. So, well, we started him off in kindergarten, and by the first 6 months, he was already finished with kindergarten, and we knew that he needed something else. So we went and had him tested and said, well, they said you need to do something different. He's going to need some extracurricular things, more advanced things. So actually, I had not been to the Manatee County Library at that point, and so decided to try it out. And they had all kinds of, here at the main library, all kinds of things about homeschooling and how you can do it. And then they had different books for different levels, so we started him on that, and it kind of gave us an idea of where he should be for math, where he should be for reading and all that, and it just kept us going. We were only going to do it for a couple years, and then because we enjoyed it so much and the library was so helpful during the whole time, we actually continued it through high school, and now he's over at Sarasota Technical in college, so he did very well with that, so we were really happy with the library. When I was growing up, my experience at the library is not the experience that you get at the library now. There is so much more than just reading the books. You've got magazines and music and DVDs and even used books that you can purchase, and so it's not just books anymore. It's the whole concept. You've got reading time for the little kids. You've got the computers, and you can use the internet, and everything's here. This is a great place to come.